What is up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome back to the #1 show in the cryptocurrency space. My name is Jay Gagan. Got the headphones on today, doing a little bit of a remote stream. We also have my guy Rodney here. Rodney, welcome.
What's up, baby? Yo, what's up? We're doing a little bit of a remote. First of all, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this over on YouTube, make sure you share it with a friend. And if you're watching over on X, make sure you repost and comment, like, all that good stuff. Yep, I'm a little sick, a little under the weather, so we decided to do a little split screen today. But
yeah,
how you doing, man?
New rule. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think that's a new rule for all of us, just because it's like it's not worth getting sick. I was sick last week after Japan, and a lot of it probably was the flight home from Japan, but I couldn't make videos. I felt like shit, and this is still perfect. It's like old days, dude.
Yeah, chill. We're not missing out on much, you know.
Nah, but good for you for still streaming. I would have fucking been in bed chilling.
No, I'm good. I just didn't want to get you guys sick. I was like, hey, I'll come up there, but y'all probably gonna get sick, you know.
I don't want that, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell you. Let me just share this. I'll pull it back down. Sorry, technical difficulties. We're working on it. But yeah, this morning we got up back into the boxing, hitting the mitts. Do we have Coach Cam yet? We don't got Coach Cam, but Coach Cam was looking good. Boxing, looking better.
Those eyes.
Yeah, I was beat, but then yeah, I got some videos in. So want to stay consistent. But Rodney, we have some good news today in the cryptocurrency space. Shout out to Samuel Inu saying that Barsic is printing. First off, guys, how's the audio sound? Do we have any echo? Everything good?
Should be good.
Everything's good?
Yeah, I can hear us. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's get into this together then. So Bitcoin, holy shit. Every time that we log in, Rodney, it seems like we have a higher high. Bitcoin, $92,400. ETH is at $3,100. Solana at $240. We're $19 away from the all-time high. And if we click into Solana, you understand that this could happen today. This really could happen today. 1 month ago, Solana was at $160, excuse me. It went from 160 on the 4th to 188 on the 6th to $200 on the 8th. So $60 in 4 days. So to do $20 in a day is very, very reasonable for Solana. It could happen. XRP up to 110, BNB at 615, Dogecoin, $58 billion market cap at 39 cents. Cardano holding strong at 72 cents. Tron is at 20 cents. Shiba Inu, right around a $15 billion market cap. Avalanche, $35 today. Toncoin is at 552. Chainlink at 14.75. Sui is a token that we've been talking a lot about recently. Rodney, we have some good meme coins on that blockchain, an up-and-coming blockchain. Before we get into the rest, what's your thoughts on Sui? Do you like it? Do you think it could be a competitor to maybe something like Ethereum?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it may be a little more bullish than Tron. I know that's saying a lot. But I was on YouTube just dirtling around this morning, and I was looking at old Sui videos, and a lot of people kind of saw this coming before it actually started to be here. Now, what we've seen is that, Ethereum and Solana dominating the meme coin space. Tron had a little bit of a run, and Sui may be the flavor of the week or flavor of the month, but we're starting to see the network actually pump. I mean, it's been absolutely sending. I think it's around $10 billion, which is high for any coin. And then we're starting to see some bullish meme coins being launched. It's not only a few that are hitting, millions of dollars in market cap size. So far, it's quite a few. So I think that Sui definitely has the opportunity to do some insane things in the space. Yeah,
absolutely.
What about you?
It's been. I like it a lot as well. I mean, let's just look into it. Pull this up, Coach. I mean, what Sui has done since its launch has been incredible. I mean, it launched in May of 2023, so around the same time that Pepe launched. And it actually has a higher market cap. But if you ask me and you ask anyone in the space, you would imagine that Sui has a lot more potential when it comes to utility than Pepe. Although the judge is still out on what this cycle is about. Is it about utility? Is it about altcoins? Yeah. I do believe that altcoins are going to run. But obviously Pepe is Pepe, but still sitting at a $10.4 billion market cap, which is incredible. Polkadot has reflipped Pepe. What's that about? Polkadot.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Polkadot, the number 17 ranked cryptocurrency, has reflipped Pepe, which is the number 18th and the third meme coin in the world. We're going to add in?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Nate Diaz.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Nate Diaz. You knocked out Conor McGregor. You shook up the world. What are your thoughts?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker. The crazy thing about Sui, though, is that when it launched, I think it launched at a pretty high market cap size. Usually those big coins, like the big projects, the networks have some sort of pre-sale. So I think it launched around 200 million or something like that. That's at least what I saw in CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, it definitely is a higher market cap when it comes to launching. Pepe launched at 0, fair launch. Sui launched at 500 million, a 745 million. So did they raise $745 million before launching?
I can imagine for a big project like this, like a real big serious project, because who knows, maybe use case makes a comeback, maybe people care about good bullish layer ones, probably some sort of pre-sale, probably some sort of and usually with pre-sales we don't see them go that good, but that's just for meme coins. So probably one of the same things that like Ethereum had, some sort of ICO or something like that.
I like that. Can we also talk about Litecoin, the number 22 ranked cryptocurrency? Rodney, have you seen Litecoin in their Twitter account and how active they've been?
Literally the best memes, and they were like, due to market conditions, we identify as a meme coin now. Like literally the best memes out there. Yeah. So whoever's running the Litecoin X account, congrats. Yeah, shout out to them because they've been doing pretty good. Is their price bumping?
It's not doing bad. It's at $87. This month it was at $67, so it's definitely up. All-time high back in 2024 was $109. The all-time high back in 2021 was $359. Still a long way from their all-time high, but how funny is it that even altcoins, I guess Litecoin was the first original meme coin, but even altcoins are becoming meme coins now. And yeah, if you go to their Twitter account, like they have this logo. Like, look at this. This is just funny shit that we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump's cabinet picks. 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗧, which a lot of people are hating on, even though he has a great military background. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 Gabbard, a lot of people are hating on. She's the director of national intelligence. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the HHH secretary, which once again, a lot of people are hating on. And then also Lester Litecoin, the Treasury Secretary here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. I think it's funny. It's like, hey, all the spotlight's on meme coins, so why not fucking, shit post kind of. And they're replying to a lot of comments. You see like other big influencers talking about them. So I like it. It's a good vibe. It's a breath of fresh air from a serious project that's not so serious.
What was the talks at Litecoin? What was the talks at for them to be like, hey guys, it's time. We need to start shit posting. We need to become a meme coin.
Yeah, they probably thought like, hey, we need to figure fucking something out.
And it's working.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's working.
Yeah.
So Rodney, we gave away you personally gave away $1,000 worth of Pepe yesterday. I think people want to see more giveaways. Should we start doing some more giveaways on the stream? I think people like them.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we should probably do is just put out a post, and the big established meme coins, whichever one gets the most engagement, maybe we should give those away, like maybe Ponke, Mog, or something like that. Yeah, I think we should do a giveaway often. So if you guys are down for that, let us know. We'll definitely get that going for you guys. It's a way for us to give back to the community. I mean, you guys have given so much to us.
They have, absolutely. Before we get into the cryptocurrency space, I want to cover this because I do believe that we are living in a simulation.
Oh, yeah.
So this was apparently, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Someone correct me if I'm getting chat GPT'd and AI'd. But Bone GPT says this 1721 painting by 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 predicted the Trump, Elon, RFK McDonald's dinner. Can someone confirm if this is a real painting or if we're getting AI'd? It has to be AI because either Trump and his team knew about this and did it perfectly, or this was created yesterday and is AI. But look how identical. Look at Elon's hands. Look at RFK and Donald Jr. holding things in their hands. Perfect. And Speaker Mike Johnson sitting there.
Oh, it was fake.
Perfect. Okay. Is this a real photo? Can someone confirm or deny? Because I don't know if we're getting duped or if this is real.
Isn't it crazy how like gnarly AI is nowadays? Like you don't even know anymore.
First of all, dude, look at this comment. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗧 is these nuts. Oh, they got us.
Fuck. Why is RFK eating McDonald's?
I don't think he is.
I think he's just holding it, right?
Yeah, I think he's just sitting there. He's holding it. Wow, I got duped as fuck.
Got him.
Good job, whoever this was. But yeah, this was an iconic photo. Personally, I don't believe that RFK is eating anything. Like, even me, I don't know. This was after the UFC fight or before the UFC fight. I might be ripping some McDonald's with Trump. I would eat McDonald's with Trump. I haven't had McDonald's in about 7 years, but I would for sure eat McDonald's and drink a Diet Coke with Trump. But I don't personally believe that he had any of this. If I had to guess, I don't think he had any of it.
No, he was just talking about how, our fries from McDonald's have 7 ingredients, and overseas, I guess they only have 3 ingredients, which would be potatoes, salt, and whatever oil they're using to fry the potatoes. Yeah, but dude, some McDonald's, dude, a 40-piece chicken nugget, I could rip it easy, bro, easy.
Elon was for sure eating because you can see some ketchup right here on his fries.
Yeah.
Which, strange way to put ketchup in, Elon, inside the fries. Is he eating it with a fork? Is he eating it with his hands?
I've seen that.
But RFK, obviously, look, but we can tell, Rodney, that RFK has taken a sip from the Coca-Cola.
No way. Did he take a sip?
What it looks like.
Dude, he's the last guy that eating or drinking, McDonald's and Coca-Cola. Like that can't be.
I don't
real.
think so. I mean, just because it's in front of them doesn't mean it. But anyway, so we got duped out there. Interesting to see.
Is that an ad?
Back to the cryptocurrency charts. So Litecoin, we just went over. Great meme coin. Like it. Aptos is another good one. Uniswap. And I believe that we have Bonk in the top 30 now. Bonk is at a $4 billion market cap, all-time high today. How about Bonk going absolutely parabolic?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Remember, guys, we give a lot of the credit to Pepe because Pepe really did launch in the middle of the bear market, but so did Bonk. Bonk was just doing big things. It actually hit $1 billion when nothing else was going on. Then kind of went dormant, and then Pepe ran and stuff like that. But Bonk is the big meme coin that started the meme coin craze on Solana. Like that was the first one. Then we had Whiff and Ponke and some other ones, and then everything else on Solana. But that was the first one to get listed on Coinbase. So I'm not surprised that it took the #1 Solana meme coin spot, and it may stay there. I mean, BonkBot, their sniping bot, is probably one of the most used utilities in the meme coin space. Not surprised. Yeah.
Very, very impressive what's going on with Bonk. Congrats to everyone that got in. And just to round out the top 40, we also have 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛 is at a $3.4 billion market cap. So 5 meme coins in the top 36, which is impressive. And Floki's not too far behind. So we have 6 meme coins in the top 50. 6 memes in the top 50, which is, I think, maybe the first time in history that we've had this.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I think Floki actually got listed on Coinbase a few days ago, too. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Floki's on Coinbase. Coinbase over there listing everything. Listing guys on a sick one. But yeah, I'm not surprised, I mean,
it did. And should we talk about who we think Coinbase might list next? I actually just made a video on this. It should be published live later today. I won't give it away here live on the stream. But Coinbase has now listed the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meme coins in the world. And when I was looking through this, Rodney, when we looked through the top 6, right, I was going through what all of them have in common, right? First off, they're all trading above a 2.3, almost a $2.4 billion market cap. Nextly, they all have strong communities. They all have hundreds of thousands of holders. And I think the most important thing when it comes to Coinbase, Rodney, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the fact that they've all been around for quite some time. They've been around for a year plus. The newest token on this list is 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛, which is turning a year old or might be a year old now. It launched in November. I think it was like November 28th, but it launched in November of 2023. So all of these are close to a year old. Do you think that has any reason? Like, do you think Coinbase is looking for longer term projects, not necessarily looking at market cap, but looking for projects that have been here for quite some time?
I'd like to know what those conversations sound like behind closed doors, because Coinbase is, in my opinion, it's not a centralized exchange that's just going to list something without talking to people, doing some sort of KYC. Just in the event that something happens, they have someone to answer to. Because I remember Binance got in trouble for that a little while back with Uniswap token. I guess there's some issues, but they never did proper KYC on the dev or something like that. I don't know, but I think that it's a combination of being in the space for a while, probably different kinds of things going on with the project, because these cryptocurrency companies and exchanges know what's going on the blockchain. Like, hey, is there anything shady going on? Just so they can cover their ass. I think there's a lot of different factors, but definitely being in the space for a long time, strong communities and a strong support system is definitely one of them for sure.
Absolutely. So let's get back into the meme coin space here today. So meme coins ripping as well. 2.3 billion. PopCat, $1.8 billion market cap, looking strong. How about Brett on base? $1.7 billion market cap. Actually outperforming pretty much everything in the top 10 except Pepe and also Bonk. And we talked about it yesterday. Could Brett on base hit an all-time high? I was like, it could do it today. Like, it went from a $600 million market cap to a $1.2 billion market cap this week. Now it's at $1.7 billion. Peanut the Squirrel is another one that's interesting, right? Yeah. At a $1.67 billion market cap. But Rodney, it's only 2 weeks and change old. It's not even 3 weeks old. I think that Peanut has everything that it needs to get listed on Coinbase, but only being 2 weeks old might be something that would cause the Coinbase devs some hesitancy. I do believe that they want to see these tokens listed and running for a longer time before listing them right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, sorry, I pulled up the YouTube in the background so I could be in the comment section. So,
but can you hear me when I when I do this. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm talking to you. You
No,
sound good.
no, we're removing because we're making it bigger for one person. For those that don't know, for those that are just joining us, Rodney's a little bit under the weather, so he decided to stay home. Thank you for that.
I don't know if the background
And,
looks a little bit different to you guys. Like this is new, but yeah, one of the someone hit me up this morning saying, "Hey, check out this token. I think it's called I think it's called Kirby. It's about an elephant, but it's a Solana meme coin that's like at 20 million already and it just launched. Like those, you gotta. It's okay to buy that. Whatever, do what you want to do with your money. But those, it's hard to be bullish on those long term because they just hit the scene. You just never know what's going to happen. So.
absolutely. And we have a huge runner today, Rodney. This is insane. We talked about it yesterday. 𝗪𝗧𝗏.
Woo!
𝗪𝗧𝗏 on Sol, only 6 days old, back up to a $245 million market cap. Just a great meme. A great meme. This was the photo that I saw that caused me to ape him. Look how fucking cute 𝗪𝗧𝗏 was. And doesn't look old. That looks like a little puppy.
That's a retarded
and look how cute Hasbulla
cat.
is. He's the cutest little kid. Just kidding. He's not a kid. Although Mike Tyson thought that he was.
That's so funny.
But a solid meme. Absolutely running. Website looks good. And the thing that's surprising here is that this is a pump fun meme coin.
Yeah.
At launch, and it's having massive success. As I mentioned, $245 million market cap today, close to 40,000 holders. Check this volume, $40 million in 24-hour trading volume, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
Do we think that 𝗪𝗧𝗏, I mean, the chart looks very, very healthy. Do we think that 𝗪𝗧𝗏 could be realistically? And guys, we're not giving price predictions. We're not giving, our actual thoughts. But do you think that 𝗪𝗧𝗏 could be a $1 billion meme coin? Does it have what it takes?
Yeah, most definitely. But, the same kind of thing applies to what we just said about Peanut. It's just been out for a little while. So we'll see. The reason why we're so bullish on like Mog and Ponke and 𝗪𝗧𝗏 is because they've been in this space for a while. And although they've had some dumps because every meme coin has a little bit of a bearish period, we don't know where this is going to be in a month from now. But the thing about like Hasbulla is, one, he reposted the video, so he's obviously probably in or bullish on it. We love famous people's animals in the space, and we've seen tokens like this do very, very well over an extended period of time since Hasbulla's kind of in the culture himself. So I definitely can see it being a $1 billion project, but we just don't know.
Yeah, and shout out to Hasbulla. He actually follows me here on X.
Hasbulla.
I don't know if I don't think he actually launched it. But I think he loves the support. What's to say? Hello, everybody. This is the only. Okay, so that's just a video here. And I mean, he's posting. First off, look at his caption here. The king of memes coming for his realm. He's obviously a very memeable person in the crypto space, well connected. I've seen him on pictures with CZ Binance. I've seen him with Dana White, with Khabib, with Islam Makhachev, who are UFC fighters. And here you go. He's bull posting. I mean, his whole page is now talking about 𝗪𝗧𝗏, which has been absolutely running. And you said it, you said it yesterday, Rodney, or you said it. Our video that we posted yesterday, he actually retweeted as well. And here it is. We talked about it. This is a clip from our live stream, but look at this. This just shows you how parabolic this token is going. 72,000 views, 1.2 thousand people decided to like it, 362 retweets. 𝗪𝗧𝗏 is one of those tokens it's really giving me early Peanut vibes, which is something that we talked about in the live stream yesterday.
Yeah, you really got to be in the trenches with some of these meme coins, and that's how you know. Imagine if you weren't following certain people on X. Imagine if you weren't just tapped into the community. You wouldn't know about 𝗪𝗧𝗏 or Peanut. So, I mean, we have an obsession with animals in the space, especially if it's some sort of founders or popular influencers animal. Jake, when I get a dog, which I'm going to get a dog here in a few months, I'm making a meme coin. Duke token.
I'll ape for sure.
Yeah.
I would love for you to get a dog, dude. I would love for you to get a dog. If you ever go out of town, I will watch your dog.
I know you
will go on walks with you with your dog. But I don't want a dog. There's too much fucking work. I hate walking dogs. I don't know why. I just maybe my dogs in California kind of sucked at walking. They were just like they're golden doodles, so they stop every 2 seconds to smell the grass and smell the pee and everything like that. But there's nothing better than a dog, man. Just after a long day, get in bed. In America, we keep our dogs in the bed with us, or at least I do. Some people don't. Like Italy, they never do. A dog in the bed is forbidden. But just to fucking cuddle with a nice golden doodle or a nice puppy named Duke, I'm all for it. Although you have to remember, you're not going to be able to travel as much because you have a dog.
Yeah, I'll get a dog watcher. And to be honest, I'm kind of a homebody anyways, but I want a dog. Jake loves dogs. And here's the thing about the doggo. You just have to grind it out and deal with the suck for the first 6 months of their lives and get them properly leash trained, or it is a bitch. But I've seen really good dogs who are off leashes that'll just stop. They listen to your every word, but you got to train them, and it's a pain in the ass. It sucks.
Yeah, some people said my ultra journey. So dogs are way too much work. I have a few. You can help me out, Jake. Rodney, did you know that our podcast is live on Spotify as well?
I did, yeah, absolutely. And I think we have the video going live on Spotify too, right?
How bullish is that, guys? If you don't
Bullish,
yet, Locked In with the Boys,
yes.
Spotify. Same name that we use here on X, Locked In with the Boys. You can go find us out, guys, right here. Share this. And you can see that we are live.
Locked In with the Boys.
Full podcast. And every day we upload a new episode. So if you aren't here with us live here on X, you can always go watch it on Spotify. And yeah, man, it's been going good. But how cool that you can do the video podcast on Spotify as well. Are we going to overtake Joe Rogan one day?
Yeah, absolutely, Joe Rogan. We're coming for the #1 spot, baby. Absolutely not. It's Joe Rogan, But we got to have the spirit, You think Joe Rogan's going to be the #1 podcaster for like the next decade?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to beat him, right? Who beats him? Maybe Patrick McDavid, but not really.
No, I think that he's #1. I mean, I listen to every Joe Rogan podcast.
Sure, #1.
I fall asleep to it every day. I actually listened to Tim Dillon last night. That guy has an impressive podcast. I don't know if you know of Tim Dillon, but he's literally just by himself and he rants for an hour. Just like the funniest shit. Just like this. He's talking, he's going here, he's making jokes, he's doing this. But I think that there's something cool about the two-person podcast or like multiple people podcast where you can kind of just go back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, two-person podcast in person, just hanging out is like the move. I think it's the move. People like to get to. It's like you're hanging out. People like hanging out with you.
Yep, exactly. So one of the biggest things that we saw today is right here. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong is meeting with real Donald Trump. Obviously, we've talked about this a lot. Look, we know Donald Trump. Yes, he launched NFT projects. Yes, he launched a token, World Liberty Financial. But I don't really think that Donald Trump is that knowledgeable on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I don't think he can be. I don't think he has enough time in the day to read about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But what we do know, and just like I don't think he has enough time in the day to read about the border and read about all the wars that are going on and how to protect and what's going on in Syria and Lebanon. Like, that's why you have to have a team. That's why when he was on Joe Rogan, he said he appoints 10,000 people to his team. 10,000 people he'll hire to his team, which is wild. And hiring and having advisors like Brian Armstrong, the Winklevoss brothers, Justin Sun, CZ Binance, that would be good for crypto. We don't need Donald Trump to be the most knowledgeable Bitcoiner in the world, but we need him to be pro-crypto, which he is. And then he needs to appoint guys like Brian Armstrong who have done God's work over the past decade to build cryptocurrency and bring mass adoption to people in the crypto space.
Yeah, if you want to share my screen real quick, I have the a news article pulled up that goes into a little more detail. So this is from Bitcoin Consensus. Trump to meet Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong on crypto. And here are the talking points. Post-election meeting. Donald Trump is set to meet Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, marking their first discussion after the election. Focused on crypto regulation. The meeting may advance Trump's proposed presidential advisory board for Bitcoin and digital assets. So that's pretty much the point of it. Significance for Coinbase. As a leading exchange, Coinbase's push for clear regulations align with Trump's plan for streamlined crypto policies. Now, this is interesting right here. Why? To talk about staffing appointments and the future of cryptocurrency regulation in the United States. And they talk about how this would be the first meeting between Trump and Armstrong since the election, which I didn't know they had a meeting. It says, and the timing couldn't be more critical. The crypto world has been crying out for regulatory clarity. That's all we want, clarity. And this meeting could be the turning point that everyone has been waiting for, and we're looking for a constructive way forward in crypto. So in the crypto space, that's all we've wanted, just some sort of way to move forward. Because if you look at like the SEC and how to register with the SEC, it's like a sick joke. You can't really register with the SEC as a crypto entity. It's like and then you get fined for not registering with the SEC. So it's some kind of sick fuck game that pretty much Gary Gensler and what's her name? Fucking Elizabeth Warren kind of concocted to just stamp out cryptocurrency. But it's interesting. I wonder if when Gary Gensler leaves, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, if he'll start making like crypto content again, because he was a guy who taught blockchain courses, right? So interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I think he'll probably leave. He'll probably leave December. I would imagine this is Gary Gensler's last month, because we talked about this yesterday, that where any man would rather leave on their own terms than to get fired, right? So there's a high chance that Gary Gensler is going to leave. And whoever he appoints, I mean, I've seen people say Hester Pierce. I know you like Hester Pierce a lot.
Yeah, Silver Fox.
If you had to choose Hester Pierce or Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard, not even close. Next question.
Yeah. Do you know that the white streak in her hair is actually from stress from her serving in the military?
I'm sure she's stressed out a lot in her life. Yeah, she's just a silver fox. But who doesn't like Tulsi Gabbard? Just a gun slinging American who used to be a Democrat. Now she came over. You know, that whole like alliance that had happened with RFK and Tulsi Gabbard was so important for this election. So important. You know, can you imagine if like RFK was actually on the ticket running
For what?
to be a president? Like if he was on all the different ballots, RFK, like that would have took so much.
Trump would have lost.
Yeah, that would have taken a lot of votes away from Trump.
Yeah, I think he would have lost. Soul Train says, I'm all against DEI hires, but it's not very colorful in Trump's cabinet so far. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what we said yesterday too, and you need to hire the best man or woman for the job. You shouldn't hire a cabinet and just say, oh, we need some more black people, we need some Asians, we need some white people, we need some Jewish, we need some Hispanic. Like, hire the best people. If that means that they're all white, so be it. If that means that they're all black, so be it. If that means that they're all women, so be it. But hire the best people. That is all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, and what we talk about all the time, it's like if you have a fucking heart surgeon who's giving you surgery, what do you want? A DEI or the person who's best qualified? Maybe that person's black, maybe that person's Indian, maybe that person's Asian. I want the person who's best for the job. And Soul Train also says, and Soul Train he's part of my channel. He's pretty on the blue side. He says political flip-floppers are not a good thing. Well, you got to think about what's going on with the Democratic Party and why they pushed away all these normal people that used to be liberals, but now that don't identify with the Democratic Party. So what's wrong with the party, not the people?
Yeah, I just think that like it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't matter. Fire alarm just went off. Did you hear that?
I did. Yeah, stupid ass. It goes off like once a day. What the hell's going on?
At least our Wi-Fi is fixed. We got that fixed up. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like just hire the best people. Like I said, if Trump literally put all African-American men or all African-American women in his cabinet and they were qualified and they were the best, no issues there. Yeah. If he put all Asian women in his cabinet and they were the best, no issues there. If he puts all white men in the cabinet and they're the best, no issues there. Like why is it an issue if they're all white men, but if it was all Asian women, there wouldn't be a problem?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who cares? To me, it's like I just want the guy to get the job done. If I have if my toilet's clogged and there's plumbers out there, like I don't give a fuck what. Just fix my fucking toilet. Fix the country. That's all I want. I don't care about race.
Yeah. And on that note, it's not like there's all a bunch of white men. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard, a woman of color, is in the cabinet. You have Elon Musk, who's a South African man. You have Vivek, who's an Indian man. There's a bunch of ladies that are now running in his cabinet as well. So let's see what Elon Musk just said here about Matt Gaetz. Speaking of cabinet appointments, Matt Gaetz has 3 critical assets that are needed for the AG role: a big brain, a spine of steel, and an axe to grind. He is the Judge Dredd America needs to clean up a corrupt system and put a powerful bad actors in prison. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Gaetz will be our hammer of justice.
And
as for these accusations against him, I consider them worth less than nothing. Under our laws, a man is considered innocent until proven guilty. That's true. If AG Garland, an unprincipled douchebag, holy shit, Elon, could have secured a conviction against Gaetz, he would have, but he knew he could not. Case closed. Holy shit.
God
dude. Who
damn.
is this Elon Musk, man? And wow, he's going so hard in the crypto space, or going so hard in the political space.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see people kind of like not pull punches anymore. Take the gloves off, if you will, because to be honest, people are tired of that foo-foo, fluff bullshit where you're talking to us like one way and then being another person behind closed doors. I think people are they can relate more to like real. That's why Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, all these people resonate with us and why we like them. A lot of us like them because they're just real with us. Like that's the way they would talk shit behind closed doors.
Wait, you don't like Don Lemon?
Don Lemon? No, I don't like that fucking weirdo. I don't like.
Guys, I'm getting off X because it's just not a place for free speech. It's like
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody missed a beat. Nobody missed
cares.
A beat. Yeah. He's just used to CNN. Like this is what Joe Rogan was talking about yesterday, where everyone loves him. Everybody just. Oh, Don, you're so great. You're so great. He comes to X. Every comment is just hate. Every comment is just hate. So I think he just wasn't really liking it on X. He's going to go back over to TikTok.
Yeah, because he's part of the legacy media, which is dying. I think some of these guys had their worst ratings in like decades. So yeah, they're dying.
How about Speedy the Turtle with a $20 banger saying, great show. have some Zen on Speedy. While Rodney was talking, I just threw in a Zen. So thank you, Speedy. We appreciate you. Speedy was one of those tokens that just went absolutely parabolic. Good dev team. I've connected with one of the developers, and very, very nice guy. So shout out to Speedy. Let's pull up their chart while we're here, Rodney. Let's check out Speedy.
Speedy's one of those plays. I remember I was having a space with Empress and LFG, and then they were in there like low market cap, and I think they hit like 50 mil. I think they pulled back a little bit, but good project. Good project.
Here's a chart if it's pulled up. So Speedy, I don't know what the all-time high was. Like I think it's let's see, it's 11 million right now. I think it's probably $1 billion mark, $1 billion supply. So it looks like the all-time high was right around $39 million, which is very impressive. But yeah, anytime you go from 8 million up to 39 million, you can expect some sort of pullback. If the devs are continuing to build, this project could have a lot of success. Very, very, very fun token that we like here. David's here. David, good morning. How you doing?
David.
Good morning.
What's up, David? How you doing?
YouTube user. What's your name on YouTube? It says YouTube user. Says they want a Zen.
I think that's that guy.
45 million was the all-time high, says Speedy. Congrats on that. That's great. And Christine says, thanks for supporting Jake's channel. Yeah, we appreciate that. Are you guys watching the Starship launch later today? No, it wasn't on my calendar. Is that the one that comes up and lands? If it is, I'll watch
I think there is a
if not,
Soul meme
I don't know if I will.
Starship, right? I heard something about that.
What's that?
Soul Train asked us, do we have anything positive to say about XRP? What do you think? Yeah, of course, right?
Yeah, I have a
lot of positive. Yeah, XRP's been, finally, I think the big thing is that Gary Gensler may resign, or he's a resign or get fired. Those are one of the two things. They pumped to like $1. We'll forgive him for donating to the Kamala Harris campaign, but that's about it.
Yeah, I have a lot of great things. I mean, it wasn't, so apparently that wasn't even the XRP developments, like the guy that launched XRP and left XRP. So not even the XRP team, but I have a lot to say. I actually bought in. When did I buy in? I bought like literally the bottom in 2022. I think it went down to 25 cents somewhere. It's not showing it here on CoinMarketCap. I believe it went below 30 cents. So yeah, I love XRP. I'm holding it. My brother, who's probably in this stream right now, watching this right now, he's a big XRP fan. And when you just look at what XRP is doing, all the partnerships they have, all the banks that they work with, it's hard not to say that it's going to be the future of finance. And it's the number 5 cryptocurrency project in the world, and that is with all cards and all odds stacked against it. Like there's been nothing positive for cryptocurrency or for XRP when SEC is coming after you. But yeah, they're at a $62 billion market cap with all the fun in the world. Although it looks like Dogecoin might flip XRP in the next couple of days. XRP could be a top token, could flip BNB, and I honestly think that XRP should be up here with Solana. You know what's very interesting?
No way.
I think it could. Yeah, I like XRP a lot. USDC has actually lost a lot of its market share. How about USDT? $128 billion in USDT. USDC only $37 billion. These two used to be a lot closer back in the bear market. What's going on? Why are people holding and buying more Tether?
Yeah. So what's interesting about Tether is that, for the longest time, it's kind of been that dark cloud that's been hanging over the cryptocurrency space. I remember even CoffeeZilla made a video back in 2021 talking about how they're going to, probably not be here. So you saw a lot of FUD on USDT, and the issue was, where are the reserves? Because when you have a stable coin that's backed by an actual asset, real world assets or physical, whatever the fuck, cash, whatever, and you need to have some sort of audit to say, hey, if there's a run on the bank, if there's a run on USDC or USDT, can you pretty much service everyone's transactions? We know algorithmic stablecoins don't work because of what happened with Terra Luna and other algorithmic stablecoins. We don't know why they break, but they break. But Tether, man, has just been dominating. And to be honest, they may start to dominate even more because I started to hear more and more about how they could be investigated by regulators. That may not be a thing anymore since Trump's in office and maybe Gary Gensler's getting fired. I mean, who knows? Maybe they will go after Tether. But yeah, it looks like Tether's getting most of the market share. I mean, they're minting more and more Tether every single fucking quarter, it seems like. But quarter after quarter, they've recorded insane gains and profits. So very interesting. But yeah, Tether's dominating. It's not even close anymore. But I think that BNB's making another stable coin. So I did hear about that.
That cube behind you is fucking epic. I like
cool.
that.
A hypercube? Yeah.
You might need one of these in the studio. That's sick. Yeah, your studio's sick. We also had Jules. Jules, are the eyes multicolored today? I ask her that every day. If you guys don't know, she has one green, one blue eye.
Yeah, very, very strange. I thought for sure they were contacts, but they're real for sure.
I actually might do that. I might put some contacts in. Although, fun fact, let's play Never Have I Ever, Rodney. Never have I ever put a contact in.
Well, I have glasses, so I usually wear contacts. So
Yeah, but you have to give something you've never done. I think I know what you're going to say. Don't say that one.
Next question.
I've done that. Jules says, what about Ponke? Well, what about
Come on, Jules. You know
$400 million market cap, all-time high yesterday. Yeah. What happens today, Rodney? It dumps, right? No. Ponke starts pumping. Last time I checked, it was a $425 million market cap.
Really? Wow.
And yeah, it was ripping.
Yeah,
and now we're at a 433. Go ahead and pull this up, Coach. $433 million market cap for Ponke, all-time high. I will say this to everybody in the audience. I did make my first video here, the 27th of November or of December. And did I think that Ponke was going to get here? I said it, to everybody. I was like, at first it had some rough times, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it ran up to a $40 million market cap at launch, came all the way down to a $10 million market cap until January 11th, was not really doing too much. Then it pumped to about a $40 million market cap again, came down to a $12 million market cap. Then we went to a $65 million, back down to a $35 million. That's kind of the name of the game, right? Of the cryptocurrency space. And then obviously massive corrections here from like 400 million down to 220, down to 180. A lot of people thought it was dead. That's when I was buying more. And now we're up to a $434 million market cap. But you can't say enough good things about Ponke, about the dev team. I don't even know who the dev team is, to be honest with you. But I will say that they have a solid community, a lot of great people supporting it, some of the best content that you're going to see in the crypto space, and on the best blockchain right now, which is the Solana blockchain, in my opinion.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, Ponke is one of those ones, and I made a video at a $14 million market cap size. Like I was gassing that shit up a lot in that video because I was just looking at what they were doing. It's an original IP. It's based off the Boys Club, but it's an original IP. It's their own like actual character. They're on all social media websites, and to me, it's like the most undervalued Solana meme coin. It's not even close. They are the most undervalued Solana meme coin. They're the most. They engage with the community the most. They have the most followers across social media platforms, but people see them as a content hub first, and then a meme coin second. Right now, in my opinion, yeah, they're trendsetters in the space. I mean, who is making that kind of content before Ponke? No one was making that kind of meme coin content. Now everybody else does it, but Ponke is a trendsetter. So in my opinion, they are the most undervalued meme coin.
I have their Instagram account pulled up here. They have 430,000 followers on Instagram. And when we check out their reels, Rodney, who is that?
Oh, did they repost the boys? The helmet stays on, baby.
They love to repost the boys.
Yeah.
Every time we do that, we get a nice little Ponke boost. So shout out to them. But like, look at these numbers, bro. You know how hard it is to have a reel? I mean, you know how hard it is to have a reel do 27,000? They did 46 million, 27 million, 9 million, 383,000, 76,000. They posted you right here too. Look, 57,000. Yeah. Reposted the boys again, 69.
Yeah,
like that.
They've posted me a lot. I think on mine, there's a lot of my highest views are from Ponke, and that's awesome because it's like it makes me want to make more videos for them. Like completely free.
They follow the boys though. They have 430,000 followers. They only follow 35 people. There's no way they follow the boys.
Oh, let's see. They for sure follow the boys. Yeah.
Oh,
shit. There it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Not bad.
And guys, if you don't follow me and Rodney on Instagram, here's our usernames at Rodney Crypto Journey _. Why'd you do an underscore? Does someone have a Rodney Crypto Journey?
Yeah, probably a fake account. Yeah, they do.
And then mine is Jay Gagan. I got that. So make sure to go follow the boys on Instagram as well. Little $10 donation here from Gronk. Yep. Is this Rob Gronkowski? I recently wrote a public letter to the AVAX team about their need to get a $500 million market cap meme and support Cock more. What are your overall thoughts on AVAX and their spot in the market and Cock? Well, I've been a big supporter of Avalanche. I've liked Avalanche a lot. I actually called a local bottom this year at a $23 Avalanche and said this is a great time to purchase. Not telling you guys what to do, but just telling you what I do. And I also like Cock-Inu. Cock-Inu is a great token, great name, great branding. The slogan is "In Cock We Trust." Everyone in crypto leads a little more cock in them. That's memeable. That's meme culture. So I would agree with you. They should support it more. Avalanche should build out a robust meme coin ecosystem. I mean, look what Litecoin's doing. Look at what Solana's done. Look at what Base has done. Look at what happens to these meme coins when they get listed on Coinbase. And I think that Avalanche is doing themselves a disservice by not supporting it more. But I know that they've also been supporting it a bit, right? It's not like they're not doing anything. They are supporting it a bit. But I would like to see them support it more. How about you, Rodney?
Yeah, actually, that's first of all, Gronk writing open letters. I mean, a public letter. Let me not upset Gronk. You might want to speak to the manager head ass. That's the way I'm a Karen too, or Kevin. But yeah, so the Avalanche Foundation was one of the first blockchains actually to have some sort of I forgot what they called it. They called it like community token, like grant. Like they would give $100,000 to a community token that met certain requirements. This was a story back in like February or something like that. So they are actually pretty open on supporting community tokens. And we actually spoke to the Avalanche team, or excuse me, on the 𝗧𝗧𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 team on a space, and they talked about how they went to an Avalanche Foundation like little meetup and how they were like treated like gods there. So people do respect meme coin, and they were treated like gods because they're the biggest project on Avalanche, even though they're a meme coin. And when Avalanche starts to run again, 𝗧𝗧𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 is going to do some insane numbers. So we just got to wait for that. It's going to happen. It's one of those ones where to me it's a layup. Just buy some, set it, forget it. It's going to pump again. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then this is a quick look at Brett on base. One of our favorite tokens, $1.72 billion market cap.
Wow.
The all-time high, Rodney, was a day before my birthday.
Yeah.
$1.95 billion market cap. It went, dude, it was insane what happened. From May 22nd, I think it was like 600 million, all the way up to a $1.95 billion market cap. Some pullbacks, some corrections in the crypto space, and then now we are back up, really starting in November 4th, from a 600 million all the way up to a $1.72 billion market cap today. Another token, you were just talking about Ponke, having great memes, having great social media presence. How about Brett on base? I mean, we can scroll through. You can see some of the short form content that they have. Incredible here. Little Brett crying. This is another token that has just turned its character into like a real life character, you know?
Yeah, they're also, like, in my opinion, remember, it's a boys club narrative. It's I don't know if it's the biggest narrative anymore, but it was, and Brett was one of those ones. And remember, the reason why people use base right now is because of Brett. Maybe Miggles, is going to make some competition, maybe base NG. But right now, the reason why people use base is because of Brett on base. And they're trendsetters, and they will smash through those insane market cap sizes once we start to get more volume. Brett is one of those meme coins that I never worry about, even though we see a lot of people freaking out online about it, but super bullish on Brett.
Absolutely. Richie Rich says, are we still bullish on MOG?
Hell yeah.
The Vipers always stay on. I mean, dude, we have literally been talking about MOG on this. I think we had our live stream with K Money at a $200 million market cap. It's now at a $900 million market cap. Over the weekend, it broke a $1 billion market cap. Very, very bullish on MOG. Can't say enough good things about MOG. Love MOG. Love the community. Maybe, and I hope no other communities take this the wrong way, but maybe the greatest community, the most fun community in the crypto space. Every time I post a MOG video, every time I post a MOG tweet, I actually enjoy to go through the comments, and see all the different points and the laughs, the cat laughing. It's hilarious. It's a good community.
Yeah, most definitely. MOG is funny. It's like you just have the Vipers, you're pointing, you're laughing. Like there's tons of pictures with people with Vipers on. Yeah, it's a fun community. It's probably, I don't know if it's the most bullish, but I like the community. I mean, there's so many good communities. I don't want to piss anybody off, but man, they have some good ass memes. And that's what it's about in the meme space, making sure that it's memeable for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely great. Sebastian McDonald says, I wish you guys did a podcast. You should record all of this and post it as a podcast. I listen to you guys driving into work. Well, Sebastian,
we do. Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive.
Locked in with the boys.
Here we are, locked in with the boys. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify as well. Make sure to go follow us. Every episode is posted as soon as we're done. So we do have a podcast, Ronnie.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We have a whole ass podcast. Sebastian, you should know that. You should know that.
Was he fucking with us?
Nah, he's got to. He's got to be fucking with us, right? He's got it.
Yeah, we got a podcast. Everyone that's watching this should go subscribe to our podcast right now. I think it helps us in the algorithm. And Mediterranean says, yeah, I would love a podcast too. We got a podcast. So you don't have to actually watch us live. You can listen to us anytime talking shit with the boys. And I actually want to go back, Rodney. I want to go back 2 months ago and hear all of our predictions that have come true, because pretty much everything has come true. Even in October, when everything, October's not happening, bullish October's not happening. October still finished up pretty strong for crypto, but November, the most bullish month. I can't wait to see what we end up at the end of the month. I mean, even just Bitcoin alone on the month so far, the last 30 days is up 34% of the month. That's insane, dude.
Insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
We have a chance to be up over, I mean, the crypto space in general has a chance to be up over 40-50% probably. I mean, because all altcoins are running, meme coins are running. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if November ends up 40%, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when we started the pump, we were around a $2.3 trillion market cap size, and now we're at a 3.3 or 3.0 or 3.0, something like that, 0.2 or something like that, $1 trillion market cap size. So yeah, I think 100K is happening before the new year. What do you think? 100K before New Year? For sure.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a layup.
Yeah. I mean, I think that 100K could happen this month. I mean, keep in mind, we went from a $64,000 Bitcoin to a $93,000 Bitcoin in like 18 days.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, for
Anything
sure.
is possible when it comes to crypto. So Sebastian's going to subscribe. Team Axel is here showing some love. Shout out to Axel. This is a meme coin on Sui. We were talking about Sui earlier. It's a blockchain that we're very, very bullish on, pretty much doing the unthinkable here in the crypto space. And there are a lot of good meme coins on Sui, but there is one that I like a lot, Ronnie, and it is called Axel. And Ronnie, I don't know if you've checked the charts recently, but it's absolutely running up to a $25 million market cap. Really on November 5th is when it started going parabolic. Same thing as Brett. November 5th was a good day, but it was probably trading around a $5 million market cap. I made my first tweet around here. I think it was a $6 or $7 million market cap, and now it's absolutely setting up to a $25 million market cap. Great token. What's going on here? I understand. They're not. Axel's not trying to drain my wallet. Hopefully, meet Axel, the cutest amphibian on Sui. Why don't I follow them? I already followed them. 5,000 followers here, guys. Look. Once again, we're talking about great content, great branding. Axel has that. And anytime that Eric Cryptoman is tweeting about a project, it's going to be looking very, very good. He said almost 5x on Axel, bottom call, God candle after God candle. This is now a top 5 and soon to be top 3 Sui network meme. If you are bullish on the Sui ecosystem and have no exposure to memes after seeing the 2023, 2024 analytics, I don't know what to tell you, much, much higher. But what's your overall take on Axel so far?
Yeah, so I actually put out a full depth review video around a $5-6 million market cap size, I think. It's one of those ones where it's hard not to be bullish on it when you see the work the development team's doing, and it's on another network. We talked about Sui in the beginning of the stream. That just seems like it's going to be bullish, and you want to get in those front runners. Like, what are the biggest meme coins right now in the space? I mean, it's not on Ethereum, but on Sol, right? You could say, relatively new place to buy meme coins. It's WIF, it's Ponke, it's Bonk, the ones that were first here. And it feels like Axel's like one of those. It's first here. Like, it's first mover. It was here first before a lot of them. Yeah, it's a cute little funny ass meme. It's a real amphibian. It looks like a Pokemon called 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧. I don't know why I know that. But yeah, it looks like a Pokemon. But still, I mean, the thing is, like, it's harder to be bullish on this when you have a lot of people supporting it, a lot of the development teams killing it. So I'm not surprised.
And this is my tweet. Some people are like, Jake, why would you buy Axel? This is just my reasoning. Don't take it. I own Axel. I'm long on Axel. But I bought SHIB on ETH in 2021, April 23rd, 2021. I bought WIF on Sol in 2023 at a $100 million market cap after they came into our live stream. I bought Bread and Base in 2024. I bought Cock on AVAX in 2024. And now I'm buying Axel on Sui, study top blockchains, study first movers. That's kind of my strategy. And it looks like from the tweets that we had a $30 million all-time high for Axel, sitting at $25 million, looking like it's ready for its next leg up. But look at that, $30 million on the dot.
Yeah, not surprised. To me, it's like, yeah, I get it. I understand. I'm not surprised. Yeah, so easy play in my opinion. I should probably put my video on YouTube for the people watching on YouTube so you guys can check it out. A little more of a review, maybe get you guys a little more bullish, but it's one of those ones where I feel like it's early Ponke days, early like first mover days. It depends on the success of Sui, and I think that Sui just has a different vibe than Tron. It just feels like it does. There's going to be a space next week with David and the Sui founders, right, or something like that. So that'd be nice.
We should get Axel on our space.
Yeah,
Axel. You know what we should do for the rest of the week, Rodney? We should put the Axel logo right here.
Say again.
We should put the Axel logo. How do you find it?
Wait.
It is impossible to point. There you go. We should put it right here.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we should. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get them. Yeah, I have the template.
Logo. Yep. So shout out to Axel. Talk about Tron network memes. Okay, I'd be happy to. We have Sundog. I haven't checked the Tron network in a little while. I mean, I keep my eyes on Bull. How's Sundog doing? Sundog's at $191 million market cap, still holding up pretty strong. This was up to a $300+ million market cap. So this is the number one meme coin on Tron. Great meme, great branding, great name. And then also Bull. I think I checked earlier today. It's at a $65 million market cap, but the chart does look healthy. It's at a $70 million market cap today. I mean, look at this chart. Chart looks healthy. It's been consolidating for quite some time. Anytime that Crashes Clay calls something, and it goes from a $6 million to a $300 million market cap, you can expect some sort of a pullback. But Tron Bull, I just can't fade anything that Crashes Clay consistently tweets about on a daily basis. So I've actually never even sold a single bull token to this day. I'm holding long term. If it goes to zero, so be it. That's how willing I am to bet on Crashes Clay this cycle. If it goes to zero, so be it. But this chart does look like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just see
yeah. I mean, we're no technical analysis guys, but that looks like a bull flag. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where Tron is just not really doing much as a network as a whole. And when it starts to move again, which it will, a bull is going to pump just like a lot of the other meme coins. So, you know, a lot of people freak out about, you know, I mean, just even reading Instagram comments now and just YouTube comments, like now that Pepe stopped pumping like crazy, people are like, oh my God, should I sell? It's like, wait, have you learned nothing? It takes time, right? I know we see some meme coins do some crazy things, but most of the time, the vast majority of the time, meme coins take a little bit of time to pump and go absolutely parabolic. So
depends on when you get in. You know, if you bought it bull at a $150 million market cap, which a lot of people did, I mean, selling it for a loss, everyone can do their own things. It's not what I would do. But even if I got in, like, let's just say at a $50 million market cap, but it's at 70 million, that's not doing enough for me to sell it. You know, it's like I'm in it to make big gains. That's why you should be in the meme coin space, right? Not
absolutely.
to make it 2x. Although some people are out there. I know some people. Let's dox them. DC Dominic. I think he did a 3x on Barsic and got out, and he's happy with that. I'm like, hey, to each their own. Green is green in the crypto space. I mean, how many times have we lost a lot of money?
Exactly. No one ever went broke taking profits. As long as the outcome is income, we're good. Right. Just remember that.
Hovey said, I wonder if the US buys 1 million Bitcoin in the next 4 years. Bitcoin could be 1 million per coin. I would imagine. Oh, you said, I think you meant $1 million of Bitcoin.
Oh, no, 1 million.
Yeah. I mean, the strategic reserve. Is Donald Trump going to come through on everything that he said? If yes, then there will be a Bitcoin strategic reserve. He gave us 3 big promises. Number 1, fire Gary Gensler on day 1. Number 2, to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve here in America. And number 3, I don't know if this was a promise, but it looks like something that he's doing, is to appoint a lot of cryptocurrency advisors to his team, which obviously a meeting with Brian Armstrong today or this week is moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it seems like he's laying the hammer down already. He's laying some pipe, you know what I mean? Pause. But he's actually getting after. He's doing what he said he was going to do, and that's a big deal. Like because a lot of people will say things and not get to work, and he's already getting to work. And the election just happened on the 5th, and we've seen all the different appointments he's made, and he's already meeting with Brian Armstrong Monday. That's when he's supposed to be meeting with him Monday. So he's putting in the work now, and I have no reason to think that he would not follow through with his plans. I think he really does have to pardon Ross Ulbricht on day 1, though. Dread Pirate Roberts for sure. Day 1, got to do it.
Absolutely. How about Slum Doge?
Slum Doge millionaire. How's he doing?
What's that?
Is he on a sick one? What is he doing?
Not too sick, but he's doing well. So this is actually I made a video about this today. Which coin will get listed on Coinbase next? I gave 4 that I think could get listed, and 2 of them are in there. How is Brett not on this list?
How is Peanut on there? Peanut's not going to get listed on Coinbase.
So Peanut was actually in my video, and Peanut has everything that it needs to get listed on Coinbase, except
it's 2 weeks old.
The fact that it's only 2 weeks old.
Yeah, maybe Popcat, but I don't know about Peanut. Yeah, where's Brett at? Wow, disrespectful.
And Mog.
Yeah, where's Mog? Goat? No.
Nero's on there. We'd love to see that. Fwog's on there.
I think those are just shills. Is
like
this from Polymarket?
This is Polymarket.
Wow, I don't think so. Wow, maybe, I don't know. Polymarket's been spot on, I don't know. Tell that guy who sold
they have been spot on, but maybe they only give you some choices. Eric Cryptoman says, nobody ever went broke taking profits. Tell that to this guy who sold a $111 million Pepe bag for a Ford Fiesta. So he had, today it would be worth $111 million. And he sold it for $12K. How bad does that hurt?
Oh, he's punching himself for sure. Damn.
I mean, bro, that's...
He made profits.
That's enough to do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that is enough. Like $111 million is enough to retire forever and retire your kids.
Yeah.
And you sold it for $12K?
Yeah, I mean, in his defense, you just didn't know how much Pepe was going to be at the time. That seems like a first week Pepe. Like, that seems like,
It just hurts, bro. That would hurt.
Soul Train, so that's a fell trade.
I would probably be done with crypto trading. But then again, if you bought Pepe that early, he's probably bought a number of other meme coins very early and probably learned his lesson of not selling. So
let's hope.
Yes, it hurts, but I'm sure the guy probably has $5-10 million in crypto right now, because if you were able to find Pepe that early, back when there were no meme coins going on, and ape in, you can do it again. But then again, that is enough to fucking quit crypto forever and go into a deep, 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 dark depression.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's a tough one. And it's a constant reminder, especially now that Pepe's in all the headlines. Like, everybody's talking about Pepe. Like, you can't be in crypto Twitter without hearing about Pepe. And it's probably a reminder of, damn, you faded. I mean, there was a situation, Jake, where at one point, remember, I think it was Pepe 2.0. I had the opportunity I was going to put $500 in it, around like $1 million market cap size, or like something really low, and it hit like 150 million. So I missed out. I missed out a lot because the taxes were like high when it launched, which a lot of products do that, and they change them. So I've missed out on some pretty good money. I think I was going to put in half an ETH into Pepe 2.0, around like $500,000 in market cap size or something really low, and I faded it and it hit 150 million. So I've been there, but not like that. That's nuts.
Part of the games we play. How about Solana? Ronnie, do you think that we will see a Solana all-time high in November? We're currently at $241. The all-time high is $259. We're $17 away.
Yeah. Where did you see the all-time high
at? You just Google it. I mean, CoinMarketCap's a little bit off, but I remember it being over 250. They show us at like 240 something.
Yeah.
Right here, 258.
Okay.
The all-time high was 259 on the dot.
I thought it showed it on the page somewhere, because like you're right, because sometimes CoinMarketCap does not get it right.
My page up?
They don't show. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they don't show like the wicks. Like, they don't show the wicks. They just show.
No, but if you Google it, what is Solana's all-time high? It tells you 259. So, do you think that we will see a Solana all-time high this month in November?
Yeah, absolutely. I think altcoins are ready to send. It's altcoin season now. We're starting to see that a little bit. XRP at $1, Avalanche pumping, like all the usual suspects: Cardano, Avalanche, Uniswap token. Like, they're all starting to send. And finally, that's good, because I'm ready to start to see more cryptocurrency content online that's like more altcoin based, because I do like making that. I do like listening to that content more than making it, because obviously we're meme coin guys for the most part.
I do have to say, one more of our predictions that came true. We were on a live stream.
Yeah.
And I go, Ronnie, it does not make sense that Bitcoin is at $91,000 and Solana is not near its all-time high. That was around a $180, $190 Solana, and then instantly up 51% of the month. It just didn't make sense. Some things just make sense or don't make sense. And Solana not being anywhere near its all-time high when Bitcoin was $20,000 above its all-time high didn't make sense to me. But now we're seeing it catch up. And I won't be surprised when Solana goes to 250 and breaks its all-time high, if we then see a $300, $350, $400 Solana pull back to 350 and up to 500. I think it's going to be a quick ride to 500 per soul.
Yeah. What's interesting about altcoins is, remember, Robinhood preemptively delisted a lot of altcoins because they could be classified as securities, but they didn't delist SHIB or Doge. So I think that now that the SEC may be going a little easier on cryptocurrency, we're starting to see altcoins run. That could have been one of the reasons why altcoins didn't send, is because maybe, the people didn't want to take the risk of listing altcoins or buying altcoins, because a lot of them were being targeted by the SEC. So now that maybe, like I said before, that may not be a thing anymore, we'll start to see altcoins really have a true run. And they're just going to move together. Like, all the top altcoins are going to move together. Will they hit their all-time highs again? Like XRP, will it hit its all-time high again? I don't know. But they're going to start to move for sure.
Absolutely. Adrian says, will the war affect, in a bad way, the bull run?
Probably, yeah.
What war?
Well, I think Joe Biden authorized us to use long-range missiles. But I think the silver lining is, and I couldn't get that word last night, the silver lining is that I think that a lot of these world leaders know that even though we have a hawkish, government right now who's like fucking trying to, war hawk government right now who is trying to fucking just start World War III. It seems like that's what they're doing. They know that President Trump is one of the only presidents in recent memory that did not start a new conflict. So, a lot of people I think probably want to work with Trump, which is good. We want peace. We don't want any more new wars.
Yeah. I would imagine obviously a nuclear war would affect cryptocurrency terribly.
Fuck yeah. I mean, if we have a nuclear war, we got bigger problems than fucking cryptocurrency.
Yeah. It affects everything, So at the end of the day, I thought that was a wild decision. There should be a law in place that when the president-elect is getting into office, they should work with the current president on not making any changes that could literally ruin the entire world, right?
Yeah.
Like, it should kind of start being transitioned. Like, the president-elect should technically, I believe, start handling some of these conversations with the president. Like it should be a dual call. Like Biden and Trump should get on a call with Putin and like, hey, this is who's going to be taking office. This is what's going to happen. That's what should happen. Not like you're on your way out and you authorize Ukraine to use long-range missiles to Russia. I don't think that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely not. It seems pretty stupid. He could be off his rocker, but remember that there's more than just the president making these decisions. He has people around him. Here's what I think. I think that they think that Trump is going to end the war in Ukraine, and a lot of people aren't happy about that, which is kind of fucked up because if you think about the liberals and Democrats, it's like they want war with Russia. You know, they want this war to continue for whatever. We don't want war with Russia. We don't want a war with another superpower that has nuclear weapons. And so it seems like some sort of Hail Mary attempt, some sort of just like get it in before Biden gets out because they understand that, you know, Trump's going to cut that shit out. So it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. We do have a $10 donation from Flame of Floki token. Okay, dang.
FOF. This Flame of Floki?
I have not. We can check it out though.
Shout out to the FOF Flame of Floki community. Keep pushing, guys. Let's go, FOF Army. Great stream, Jake and Ronnie. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. We appreciate that as well. $10 banger.
Want to check out Flame of Floki real quick for the $10 donation? You can pull up my screen here.
Of course.
So Flame of Floki sitting at a $1.92 million market cap size, 122K in liquidity, pretty low volume, just under 2,000 holders, and it's a BNB token. It looks like so. So while since we had a BNB token, shout out to you guys. Check out your X account. They actually follow me, which is bullish. 2,000 followers. It's nice to see a token traded on PancakeSwap. So I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but maybe since Floki got listed on Binance, it's like another like you could say derivative or off-brand Floki, but I like it. It's about time we get some more bullish BNB tokens. So
I know, bro. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah,
it's nice, crazy.
Yeah, it's about time.
More.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, dude, it's an easy blockchain to use. It's a fun blockchain. We saw 4 did pretty well, but then after CZ got released, it kind of didn't really do so well. But good memes, good token, good narrative. That was on BNB. Edgar with those giant ass legs said, if we get in a war, Bitcoin to $1.50. I'm selling everything and everyone I know to buy the dip.
Absolutely. Me too. I'm buying the fucking dip. If we ever have a major nuke of Bitcoin again, I'm fucking aping hard. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but obviously a lot of, I would imagine that most people who are not making money on wars are anti-war. Yeah. Anti-war. You don't want innocent people dying in Russia and Ukraine and Israel and Gaza. It's like, that's not what you want. But at the end of the day, it's like the only thing that has ever been promised before taxes too was war. I mean, I was just in Japan. I went to the Samurai Museum and bro, these guys were savages. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah. Really. And there's been war for thousands of years. There will always be war. But with the samurais, they were fighting before they even had guns. It was just swords. They go on the battlefield and fight till death with swords. But now we have, some more powerful weapons that could be catastrophic to the world as well.
Yeah, most definitely. If you guys study World War II, you understand that the Japanese and the Germans were absolutely, Chinese too, were fucking vicious, brutal, mass genocide, rape, killing, everything. Obviously, Germany the most famous, but Mao, China and Russia, Stalin's Russia have more bodies than any of those guys could ever imagine. So yeah, war is brutal. I honestly think a lot of people are too fat and happy to be in war, like crazy major wars these days. But I would just like for us not to send our innocent children over there to fight these fucking wars for these dummies that will never send their kids over there to get shot at. So I have a strong feeling about that. Yeah,
I think that we all agree. But Ronnie, that's the show.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
1 hour on the dot. It's November 19th. The boys did a little virtual stream today because Ronnie's a little bit sick. I'm actually like, I feel something in my throat too. So I just wanted to, I feel like a little mucus. It's probably from all these fucking Zins, dude.
Yeah.
It's better just to stay healthy. So Ronnie, that's the stream. 12:04 p.m. guys. We appreciate everybody that tuned in today. We will be live later today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a Twitter space. And then we're going to move that space to 5 p.m. Eastern every single weekday, a nice little Twitter space. It was fun last night. We had like 200 plus people in there. So come join us today, guys, at 4 p.m. if you want. And then we're going to be moving it every day to 5 p.m. Eastern. That's the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. And we'll see you guys all later this evening in 4 hours. Peace.